Hello everyone, VanguardOfValor here, and welcome back to the pit. Oh boy, we're back here again doing all kinds of nasties. We've got ourselves kite and plate armor now, which is amazing. It makes us so much harder to kill. We've got a decent amount of health equipment here. We've got some powerful weapons, and by that I mean 3 auto pistols. We could have had 4 if we really wanted them, but we're not that crazy. We've got some energy backpacks as well, which take up a lot of space, but help us power this sucker, which is pretty nice high penetration laser weapon if we want to use it. Not the best of all of the energy backpack weapons. I think it's actually the least powerful, but it'll do for now. And we have a whole bunch of other things filling up our inventory, like a bunch of crafting ingredients, a whole bunch of mods we can't use because we don't know what they do yet, and some other nice things like these lovely energy drinks we've just recently made. Might start using those soon too, which will be fun. But for now, let's go downstairs. What do we got here? We're in the blue area. We've reached level 12, which is always fun. There is a bunch of nasties in here and some more lovely health supplies we can undoubtedly get soon. For now, though, I'm just going to knife some enemies. The voracious Zool pup can potentially be bad. I don't think he has any status effects he can inflict, but still not good to leave him around, so we're just going to gun him down before he causes us too much trouble. There we go. Can we get anything nice out of these medical lockers? Apparently, no. Disease extract, and what's this one? Hopefully it'll be something interesting. Oh, good. A chemical neutralizer is nice. That is basically one of these, except for poisons. So this reduces disease instantly. Chemical neutralizers get rid of poisons instantly, which is a very nice effect to have access to. What am I going to get rid of to get that, though, is the question. I guess I can drop this thing. This ballistic repair kit probably won't be too useful. Occasionally they're nice, but I mean we have 3 auto pistols, and generally repair beacons aren't too hard to find. Or the repair stations. We'll drop this for now, and we'll pick up some other stuff in its place. So we'll take that chemical neutralizer, thank you very much, and let's open up a door. Let's take a look around as well. Where are we on the map? We're in the lower left quadrant. I guess we'll do this corner first and we'll kind of move around. You generally don't want to rush right into the middle of the map because doing that means you get flanked from all sides, whereas if you stay mostly to one area, it's a lot harder for you to get ambushed. Ah, we've been diseased. Awesome. And this is a light security bot Mark III, which can potentially give us some problems. For now, though, I'm not too worried. We're just going to try and get out of line of sight. Our new armor makes it a lot less dangerous. Anything with bullet damage hurts a lot until you can get better armor. Ah, more guys. Come on now. Don't be doing this to me. So he's dead. This is a crazed surgeon, and while it's basically the same as the deranged medical bot, it has another ability, which is it shoots a dart at you. And if the dart hits you, it has a chance of knocking you unconscious, which means your character just sort of sits there and lets people do whatever they want. Doesn't look like he's going to try and hit us with it, though, which is nice, so we'll be able... Oh, that's it. If you get unlucky when that thing happens, you can get knocked unconscious, your screen blacks out, and you get hit a couple times before you come back to consciousness, and that's never fun. Let's get this medical locker open. We'll see if our... Hello. More robots moving around. Good. The disease is going down on its own. We don't have to worry about it getting worse. We can just let it cure itself with time. Get out of here, robots. Get. And we'll knife this one more time to get him out of here. Good. And another one. Jeez. This is what I was talking about earlier. I say this pretty much every level, but they always love to rush you when you get to a new floor. Our disease is cured, so that's nice. We're out of ammo in this gun. That's fine. We got another one. Another one after that, too, if we really want it. Get out of here, robots. Excellent. The other nice thing about having this armor is it doesn't break as easily. The higher your armor's the durability and the higher the strength of the armor... Hello. Oh, man. This is a mess. The higher the strength of your armor, the less likely it is to get damaged when people attack you. So there's another virus behind us. Thankfully, it hasn't moved too far. It hasn't moved at all, in fact. It's just sitting there. That's weird. But yeah, so you're less likely to take armor damage if you have better quality armor, which is kind of funny, because it means the worse your armor is, the more likely you are to have your armor get worse and then have no armor. Whatever. So we repaired that, we used that active medbay, got a full heal out of it, that's nice. See if we can repair this lab and get some more stuff out of it. Can we actually use this and get anything yet? I don't think so. I don't think we found anything new. No, it's the same stuff as the previous floor. We haven't actually found anything. I'll leave that here for now, maybe we'll come back to it later. Our hunger is getting low, so we might want to eat something soon. We'll have to wait and see. We have a green door trap on here, which is a bit worrying. I don't want to necessarily go through that. Unfortunately, it's a high-quality trap as well. So let's slash at it for a bit, see if we can't get in. The problem is, as well, the higher quality the door, the deeper down you are, the less damage they take from your simple attacks. And it gets a lot harder to bust down doors with your swords like this. We can just hack at it. There's a repair station in there, so if I need to repair it, I can do that. But it's still less than ideal. We might be here for a while slashing this thing. Come on now, get opened. Are you a full... Yeah, you're a high-quality door, too, I think. Get smashed. One of these days it'll work. I can use guns as well. You're going to shoot at doors. We'll try one with bullets here. It doesn't do a whole lot more, and it wastes bullets, wastes your durability on your guns. It's not necessarily the best strategy. Hello! No, no! Oh, that could have been bad. Hopkinites are nasty. This is a Hopkinite. What Hopkinites do is they have 2 attacks. One of them confuses you, and the other one shoves you around. If we had been any closer to that door, like if I had been standing in this doorway and attacking it, when that fist hit us, it would have knocked us through the trap and triggered whatever it was. These guys have incredibly high armor, which makes them really hard to hurt. They're not really dangerous, they just don't take damage. So what we're going to do before we fight them is we're going to take some food here so we don't suffer any penalties from being below 100, or rather being below 0. Don't know why I said 100 there. We're actually going to have an energy drink, I think. It doesn't really matter what. This will give us a bit of extra speed increase if we need to maneuver around this guy, but we're just basically going to be shooting him with this laser carbine. Come on now. Don't do that. Oh, he confused us, so we shot a wall instead. Get him. There we go. 11 damage. That's pretty good, given how hard he is to hit. The problem is as well, since he's close to us, I believe any rifle weapon has low accuracy when an enemy is close to you. We can try and run. Get some... Oh, come on now. Don't be doing this. Don't be doing this game. I don't have time for Proteans. I gotta deal with this guy. So we're gonna switch back to our laser carbine, try and take him out with this again. We're gonna back up 2 more spaces and gun him down. See, now we should hit every shot if he's further away. Yeah, I should have just done that to begin with. If you're fighting an enemy up close like that, you're basically always going to miss them with a rifle-type weapon. For some strange reason, they have very low accuracy up close, whereas pistols can be used at close and range. Assault weapons can generally use close and range. It's just a quirk about the rifle class of weapon. Now he dropped a molecular neutronium and a force field belt. I don't actually remember what the force field belt does. I think it reduces your damage for a certain number of turns. It's probably not something we'll be picking up because we have this inventory booster instead, which I find are generally always better, even though this one's pretty garbage. The molecular neutronium is just a crafting ingredient. We'll pick it up for now, but we probably won't hold on to it for very long. Can we get through this door anytime today? Come on now. Get in this door. There we go. We smashed the door completely off its hinges, and its room is full of robots. Lovely. Gunned down that fast assault bot, and we didn't hit it. That's not so good. Thankfully, this doesn't destroy our armor anymore, so it's not quite as dangerous. We're going to keep trying to take these guys out, though, because they're quite nasty. There we go. Dead. Problem more or less solved for now. More pistol rounds. That's actually more than we can carry, so we have to come back here in a second. And we did level up, too, which is quite nice. We still have plenty of durability on our Durablades, so I'm not going to try and fix that just yet. We'll leave that for now. Can I... Is this an... I don't... Oh, goodness words. Is this an openable thing? Yes, it is. We'll open up this advanced weapons locker. Hopefully it has something good in it. No, it is broken. And that is an adaptoid. I knew there'd be one around here somewhere. Did it grab us? No. We can use our advanced movement to get away a little bit further, and then turn around and gun it down again. Eat bullets, adaptoid. Stinker. One issue about having these speed increase items is that if you're not careful, the speed increase can go away when you're not expecting it, and you can accidentally move too far and get hit. Not too big of a deal, but it can be unfortunate if you get it at the wrong time. I think we're going to dump out these razor teeth, because I don't really need those at the moment, and I would like to have the living steel fragment, just in case I can find something to do with that. This ammo crate is also an adaptoid. What do you know? Can't use it? Shoot it. And what do you know? Turns out to be an adaptoid. Okay. Get out of here, you stinking blue husk. Alright, there we go. He's dead. That is always nice. Let's keep moving here. What else can we find? We have got our data console. Can we succeed in this? I'd be very surprised if we can. We're so low on food here, though. The game is just not giving us good opportunities to make nice food. 8 more pistol rounds. Our repair station will be there later if we need it. Can we find anything useful? Alright, that's that corner of the map finished. I think we'll come up here, we'll work around this way, and then we'll work over to this part of the map over here. This area is probably full of nasty robots, which is kind of nice to charge them first, because since we have this level up, we can take as much damage as we need, and then we can always go fix it up later. Although really, these basic robots are not half as dangerous as they used to be, so I'm not too concerned about taking damage from them. Get dead. Come on now, it's so many misses. There we go, that's more like it. And we're out of ammo in that one, switch to the other gun. Perfect. Reload, and reload. Lovely. More ammo. Oh, actually, there's a lot of ammo on the ground there. I do need this ammo, so I can't really afford to leave it lying around. What can I dump to get it? There's a lot of stuff in here. Some of it could potentially be useful, so I don't necessarily want to get rid of it. Do we have any other food items I can get rid of? We have this moldy bread. I guess I'll just eat that. Surprisingly enough, it didn't do anything horrible to us. Alright, more pistol rounds. Excellent. Can I open these? Yes, these are not actually adaptoids. Yes, stinking, sneaky monsters of horribleness. Alright. Another armor system. We don't really need to ever get into these anymore. We have basically all we need. and it's just a polymer infuser. Polymer infusers are kind of like our ballistic repair kit. It's an item that sits in your inventory, and you can use it to repair your gear without having a repair station, but they have really low efficiency. They're like 60% efficiency or something bad like that. So using them is actually kind of to your detriment because you suffer pretty badly as a result. Your gear gets pretty badly damaged. So we're not going to be worrying about that. There's a repair bay down here, which might have a very dangerous thing in it. There's a strangler up here who we're immediately going to shoot. Get out of here, strangler. These people just don't want to let us walk around. And there's also a moon bear up there, which is kind of fun. Hello, moon bear. You move a little bit faster than the other bears we've seen, but that's okay because we move faster as well. We can move fast enough to hopefully stay out of his range and prevent him from hitting us, because I believe he can only act twice in a turn. There we go. He's down. And he dropped us some raw meat. One of the nice things about these bears is they have a tendency to drop like stacks of 3 or 4 meat, which is really helpful. So, what are we going to drop this time? This is the problem. We get to a point here where we have to constantly be dropping things to make way for the new things that we want instead. Can we get into this data console? Can we find someone that'll give us food? Any of those things would be nice. Medical locker, what are you going to give us? Give me more nanomeds. Nope, more damper patches. We'll take those too because we'll need them later. Some of the later enemies can really irradiate you pretty easily, and having those damper patches is very nice because if you get too badly irradiated, you will die from it. And that's never nice. Okay, what do we got in here? Some ravenous Zoolings. These guys can make you berserk if they attack you. So that's a little bit dangerous, because if you're berserk, you might accidentally attack things in the room that you didn't necessarily want to. So killing them off is generally the best way of doing things, and if you let them get too close, you might find yourself in trouble. Can we repair this repair station? Probably not, but we're going to try anyway. Our food's getting kind of low, too. No, we did not succeed in repairing it. That's fine, though. Ammo crate, what do you have inside? I'm betting you have rifle and pistol ammo, that's what I meant to say. That's what I had inside anyway. Flechette rounds I wasn't expecting, though. Okay. Our guns are getting a bit damaged. How are all of them damaged? I don't remember using them all. Whatever. I guess some of them are taking environmental damage from traps and things that have been going off nearby. That's fine, though. Alright. Let's see here. What can I get rid of that'll be useful to me instead? Because I'd kind of like to have the meat, because that's extra food. I could theoretically just eat all of this meat, but then I won't have as much for these sandwiches. And we have a lot of bread. I might just make some normal sandwiches instead of making the hero sandwich. But the problem is, a normal sandwich gives you 140 food, whereas combining a Tarka war bread and a cooked meat already gives you 120 food. So it's not a huge boost just from putting them together. Whereas putting this and a cheese, which gives like 50 food on its own as well, winds up giving you 300 food, which is a pretty humongous boost. So it's hard to say. We're also hungry now as well. This is what the weak modifier is talking about. It tells us that we're suffering some strength penalties because we have no food bar. So that's not so good. What are we going to do here, though? We got to get rid of something. I might as well just get rid of these fuel canisters. I probably won't use those. What else could I get rid of? Scent glands are valuable, kind of. I don't know. We'll get rid of the bone slivers. I don't need those right now. Destroy those. Instead, grab this raw meat. There's 3 of them there. That'll be useful. We can eat some of our meat then to get some of our food back. And this will keep going into the negatives for quite a while before we actually get into trouble. And there is a warning. There's like near death is the status you get to before you're actually in trouble. So we're not going to suddenly drop dead just because we haven't been eating. It will let us know long beforehand that we should really consider eating more food. So we need to find a cooker somewhere so we can actually put this into a more edible form. And we should probably just eat some food right now so we're not actually taking those penalties on things. I will eat... I guess these meats are the best choice right now because we'd have some backup meats if we want to make sandwiches with them later. That'll do. Alright. There's some more Zoolings. Nothing too nasty though because they are just the normal ones, not the ones that can drive you berserk. Excellent. And there are more robots. Kill them off. These guys are not too dangerous. Once we get further in... Oh, there's a crazed Tarkin in there. Get in here. Kill them off before they destroy nice things. Stop breaking that bed. I don't care about the bed, but I do care about other things in here. There we go. Okay. Okay. Save these. We saved the things in this room just so we can ruin them, and that's much more interesting to me. Do we break it? Yes. Ruined. Congratulations, Tarkin. We killed you so we could ruin things instead. There's another ammo. For the rifle, we don't need those. We have tons of rifle ammo already. Way more than we need, especially given we have no rifles. And another utility belt. We don't need that because you can only wear one. Okay. You don't have enough hips to wear more than one, I guess. What do we have going on here? Diseased bear and some scavenger bots. Well, the scavenger bot's not going to last long. That's what I like to see. Kill this diseased bear. It shouldn't take too long either. We can basically outmaneuver this guy just by constantly taking at least one step backwards every turn, so he's not too scary. If he does get close to you, he can hurt, but generally you don't have to worry about him. There we go. Reload all those guns. Excellent. And anything in the freezer. Hopefully there's some tasty food. Hyver cheese! Yes! Hyver cheese is exactly what we're looking for. Hyver cheese lets us make hero SOTS switches, making it incredibly valuable. What are we going to dump, though? Maybe I'll dump another round of pistol ammo. We already have 700 and no pistols. Or maybe an energy backpack, because we have 2 of those and we have hardly used our energy weapon. I don't know. I have a hard time getting rid of those things because I find them nice to hold on to. We'll dump the molecular neutronium, though, because I really don't need that. We'll grab the Hyver cheese and the fat strips, and that will serve us well. Alright, stasis pantry. Can we get into you? Or are you going to trigger an alarm on us? You're triggering an alarm on us, but we did get food out of you. A Zytocop fungi bar. We will drop something and temporarily to eat the fungi bar. There we go. Please don't poison me. We've been poisoned. Excuse me. That's fine though. We can just walk the poison off. We have the health. We have the health to tank it without too much trouble. Now that will probably teleport some enemies towards us. The poison's already gone, so that's nice. I think what we'll do is we'll eat another one of our energy drinks, because that'll reduce how fast we burn through our hunger bar, which is good. We don't have a whole lot of hunger to begin with. And it'll also regenerate health faster and all that good stuff. Murder off some Zool swarms. Don't have to worry too much about them. Get out of here. Get dead. Come on. Stop giving me trouble here. I just want to kill you so I can clear out the rest of this room and see if it has a food cooker in it. A food cooker as opposed to a I don't know what cooker. Alright. Get... Come on. There we go. One thing to watch out for is if you're fighting someone in a doorway and you accidentally click on the space and they move, you'll attack the doorway anyway rather than attacking the person, which is a bit of a pain in the butt. And there's a cooker in here. Fantastic. We can take advantage of that thing to make ourselves some healthy food, which will get us out of the danger zone as far as eating is concerned. I'll probably try making that first, and if we have the additional cooking charges, I might cook up our raw meat as well. Alright. Get dead. Thank you. There we go. Cooker. Hero SOTS switch. This thing's amazing. It takes a Tarka warbread, a cooked meat, and a Hyver cheese, and it is so good. So we'll cook one of those up. We can only afford to make one. We have a huge chance of success on it. Please don't fail. Thank you. Hero SOTS switch. A powerful multicultural sandwich fit for a hero. We'll grab one of those. It gives us... Where is it? Where did you go, Hero SOTS switch? There you are. 300 food. Yes, please. Oh, yeah. Food bar's back up full. That's why we've been holding on to those warbreads. That's why we've been holding on to our cooked meat. Because it is useful when you put it together like that. And we'll cook up the rest of our meat. That'll probably use up most of the rest of this cooker. No, we have more uses in it. Can we make anything else? I could make a SOTS switch, but it's not really worth it when the alternative is hero SOTS switches if we can get those Hyver cheeses. So I guess we'll just hold on to our items for now. We could try and repair this med bay, but it's probably going to fail. Can we succeed with only 1 in 4 chance? No, we cannot. I should also level up soon, because otherwise we're going to be wasting some experience if we do happen to level up again before we get any further. Yes. Let's keep looking, though. There's more places to go. Plenty to do. I guess I should really just level up. We'll wait and see what's on the next floor, and then we'll level up. But I'm going to quickly check the time on the video. I believe we only did 1 floor, but I can't remember, so I'll be right back. Yeah, like I thought, we've only done 1 floor so far. I don't know why I thought we had maybe done 2. So, we're going to drop down to floor 13, Wazah! And see what we can see. We have, a beast virus. Those guys get a bit berserk if you attack them. And we don't want him to be attacking things in the room, so he needs to die before he smashes things that could potentially be useful to us. There we go. You need to die as well, Zolinfo Swarm. Don't like to deal with you. This does not like it's going to be too dangerous of a floor, so I may just burn my level up now just to be safe. There we go. Okay, and there we go, 50 might. That's amazing because it gives us much more inventory space. We'll check that out in a second. Level up foraging again. That's a good one. Only 1 point. Ugh. Blade, there's 3. That's good. And we'll go, I guess, lockpick, electronics, mechanical. Ooh, what a bad series of level ups. Computer, ooh. Pistol, there's a good one, and rifle. And those are pretty good, but that was not the best level up there. We got a whole bunch of 1s, which is not great. Alright. Well, that's fine. Let's open up this crate here. What do we have inside? Another yellow mod and some more pistol rounds. We'll take those for sure. There's more disease extract. Don't really need that. Can we get this data console working? We're not an engineer, so the odds are not great, but we'll try anyway. And we got it. Fantastic. Can we actually use it now? That's the other question. Less than a 50% chance. Yes, we can, in fact, use it. Awesome. Let us decrypt the rest of this message. Ta-da! Retriever personal note. Please try to make these latest Utuku subjects last a bit longer. Visiting their homeworld is highly unpleasant. It takes weeks to get the muck out of our treads. For some reason, this entire complex is run by robots, There seems to be a master control kind of entity that's running the whole thing, and not entirely sure what they're up to, because beating the game doesn't really explain that part of the story. It kind of just happens, and then you go back and play more. So, there's definitely some strange stuff going on here. Is this a new Tuku? No, still just a Strangler. Tukus are reskins of these guys that have a bit more powerful attack. And that Hiver Clone Warrior dude just broke our console, you jerk. Thankfully, we're not too worried about it. Don't you go strangling me. Alright. Kill off more robots. Look at all these guys. There's a ton of scavenger bots coming in here. I'm not quite killing them either. Alright, Durablade. Come on now, hit please. You're fighting someone who's directly next to you. Just smack him with your Durablade. There you go. Hit him again. He's running. That's unfortunate. He's probably going to get healed up. The problem with them healing as well is I believe that they use charges. See, that was what I was talking about hitting a door frame when I wasn't actually trying to. I was trying to hit the guy, but he moved. Don't click too soon, otherwise you will miss. But, yeah, he might use up a charge on a repair station somewhere or something like that, which is generally not perfect, but not the end of the world either. We're going to dump our digital assistant here. We're going to drop this one, because there's another one on the floor we can pick up that has a full charge. So why not pick that one up instead? Okay, where are we on the map here? Bottom left-hand corner, that's good. We'll work our way around here, and then we'll head back through. Hello, Proteans! You are never a nice sight, so you get to get shot. Come on now, get out of my way. Don't give me trouble, just die. I wish I had a shotgun for dealing with these guys, but for now we'll make do with what we've got. So, that is a dead Protean. Excellent. Proteans are great, actually, because they give you a ton of experience. Almost always, in every playthrough I've done, Proteans have been one of the highest givers of experience in the entire run. So that is good. Ooh, a Tarka Marshal Trainer. That could be useful. And we'll... Oh yeah, that's my new inventory size. A whole bunch of new slots. That's why we're picking up everything so easily. We have like 6 new slots. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Maybe it was only 6. Not entirely sure how that was beforehand. But it's definitely nice to have access to. Use our digital assistant to get into this computer. There we go. And we will decrypt this humongous message. This is definitely something. I don't know what it is, but it's definitely something. Let's decipher. Ooh, a full completion here. Medical report 11101. Initial analysis of... Analyses? Analyses? Initial analyses of the aggressive native burrowing life form has yielded important results. A base paste can be rendered from 2 strips of the creature's fat combined with some bone slivers. This paste, when applied to a defending unit, will neutralize all acidic attacks for a period of time. That's cool. Sounds like 2 fat strips and bone slivers will actually make an item. This is not considered a recipe for some reason, but that's something we'll have to try here if we can actually find more bone slivers, because I dumped all of ours earlier, but it happens. Did I dump the bone slivers, or did I keep them? No, I dumped the bone slivers. Alright, well if we can find more bone slivers, we might actually be able to use them, and that might be interesting. 2 fat strips and bone slivers. We have 2 fat strips? We have 1 fat strip. That's unfortunate. Sounds like it could be cool, though. Let's power up our charging hub here and put some more battery life into that here digital assistant. There we go. Okay, this Tarka Marshal Trainer is an interesting thing. This is a activatable medical item which can potentially boost one of your combat skills, one of your close combat skills. But there are 2 downsides to it. One is that if you mess it up, you can take damage directly to your brain stat. And 2, if you succeed, sometimes you gain a boost to your spears stat. There is no spears stat. But sometimes it boosts knife or blade or something like that. And we have a pretty high chance of success here. We use a digital assistant just to make sure it succeeds. And we will see what we get. There you go. Blade increased by 20. That's really good. That's a huge boost to your blade skill. And that's amazing. Sometimes it does silly things, but sometimes it works great like that. And we have another computer in here. Can we successfully fix this one? Hopefully, yes. We'll have to wait and see, though. And basically, the floors will just keep getting bigger as we get deeper and deeper, and things will get more and more interesting as we get down there. Another message. Let's decrypt you. Can we get... Oh, 99%. That looks good. Ah! An energy backpack recipe. That's interesting. I've never actually found this one, obviously, because I just decrypted it here. In order to construct larger energy sources for weapons above the pistol class, combine 4 standard energy cells into a unit with organic bindings. That's kind of cool. Basically sticks 4 energy cells with rope together and you get a backpack. That's actually really easy to make. Huh. That's cool. Alright, well you learn something new every day. What else can we get here? I guess we'll go down the bottom half and work our way around. That should probably be more or less safe, although I say that knowing I'm going to run into something nasty here. This is more... Oh, there's a mine trap right there. That could have been bad. We did find ourselves a freezer, though, so let's grab that. There's nothing in it. That's fine. We got the experience for opening it, but there's nothing inside. And this is another cooking room, so it might have some good food elements in it we can use. Hello! No, it's just full of Zool swarms and diseased bears. Alright, we're going to kill these guys off the easy way by shooting them with bullets, and then we can deal with the bear. Alright, reload please. He's going to chase us around, but that's fine. We can basically just back up, and like I said earlier, he can't actually hurt us. I feel kind of bad for some of these one-movement enemies, but not really. There is actually an interesting thing. Some of those door traps can lower your ability to move slightly, which is kind of compensates for these guys not being able to catch up to you. And the best armor in the game, if you're not a Marine, does actually force you to slow down. So if you only have 2 movement and you have that heavy armor on, you can only move 1 space at any time. So it burns through your food really fast, but it is really nice armor. So that's something. Now, this looks like an interesting room. Hello! I'm surprised you ran away there. I was expecting you to attack me, but apparently not. He's not interested in attacking. And I'm okay with that. Gun down that adaptoid. There we go. These are interesting things, though, as I was about to say. Stasis pods are kind of funny, because you have to attempt to unlock them. Sometimes they have things like exotic proteins in them, but more often than not, they have crazed humans and bears in them. This one has a crazed human in it. No moon bears for us today. Thankfully, he didn't decide to grenade himself. That's kind of a funny thing that humans do. These crazed humans will throw grenades at you when you're right next to them, which will kill them, and do some damage to you, but mostly it just kills them. Tarka medical thing, we definitely want that. More healing supplies are always useful later on. One problem with this sorting system is that it won't allow you to automatically put things that don't fit into that grid, so you have to come in and move things around manually to make the space, but that's not the end of the world. More of those med kits will be helpful definitely later on, once we definitely start taking more damage, because as we come into the later floors, we will find some nasty enemies who will hurt us despite our nice armor. Can we get through this alpha locked door? Looks like no. We're going to try again anyway, see if the odds come through for us this time, and they do! Magnificent. Gun down the Ravenous Zoolings, get out of here. I said go away. There we go. Perfect. And, there is a mortgage drone up there, so we're going to take out the big laser gun and gun it down. Get out of here. Thank you. One more time. You're dead. Perfect. Back to the auto pistol. I could reload that thing, but like I mentioned earlier, if you reload an energy weapon, when it has charges left over, it wastes those charges. It uses a full energy backpack to refill it, which will give it another 30 shots, but you'll lose anything that's currently in it. So generally, you don't want to be doing that. Hello, I should have known you were an adaptoid. You didn't look appropriate for this room. Alright, he's probably going to grab us here. That's fine. We can just gun him down here. We did get grabbed, so we can't move, but he decided not to attack us for some reason on that turn, so we can shoot him again. A lot of light weapons lockers in here, which might be interesting. Can we get anything from them? That is a pepper box? I think that's a pistol that uses shotgun bullets. If we check that, what is it? Is that what it is? I think so. Yeah, it's a pistol that uses shotgun bullets. A small pistol designed to deliver shotgun ammo at close range, the downside being it can only carry enough rounds for 1 burst, which is really lame. If we actually equip that, how much ammo does it have? 3, right, but it fires 3 shots, I think. Well, we'll hold on to it for now anyway. We'll probably won't hold on to it for long. If we get any other shotgun weapon, we'll take that instead, because shotguns are amazing, this is kind of a silly thing, because we have to reload it every time we fire. What's in this here? Great. Something good, something good. Oh, another Durablade. Well, we might as well trade the one we have for this one, I guess, because this one's damaged. Let's drop it, and we'll pick up the new one. Perfect. And we'll set that to the hotkey again. There you go. Instantly repaired. Since we haven't used any mods or anything on these things, there's no downside to just dumping the old ones. Hello, Clone Warrior. A laser pistol. That's kind of fun, too. Let's test out our pepper box, though. We're going to back up here, turn around, and fire. Look at that damage. It sprays everything nearby. Bit of a waste to be using it here, but we're just going to put it away. And I'm okay with that. There we go. He's dead. That is not good. We do not want that thing. We're going to come over here and pick up these goodies over here. The laser pistols are fun, though, so I don't think we're going to keep the pepper box. Maybe we will. It's not a great weapon, but we'll keep it anyway. The laser pistol is a kind of nice alternative to your laser carbine, because the laser pistol uses the little battery cubes, these things, rather than actually using backpacks. So while it's not as powerful, it has pretty high penetration and uses a different ammo type. It's always good to have guns that use different ammo types, which is why we're going to hold on to this thing anyway, because it just lets us use these shotgun shells, even if they're not going to be quite as useful as you might think. We're going to unload and drop this pistol, I think, and take the laser pistol instead. There's no point in us having 3 auto pistols. I don't know, I've been carrying them this long anyway. There's an intentional reason why we're not destroying them, though. Destroying a gun means you can never come back and get it later if something terrible happens in the next floor or 2. If you just drop it, if something really bad happens and you lose most of your inventory, you can always come back later and potentially recover those items, which is a big deal. So we're going to put, I guess, this one. That pistol in that slot. We'll move the mag pistol up as well. I probably don't need to keep the mag pistol much longer. It is another ammo type, which is why we're mainly keeping it. But I don't know. It's slightly more powerful than the auto pistol, but I don't think it's worth holding on too much longer. We have the pepper box as well. Not to mention, we also have the laser pistol and the laser carbine. Between all those weapons, we're pretty well covered for that kind of thing. Do we need any repairs? I don't think so. Not now that we just swapped away most of our damaged weapons anyway. Alright. Looking pretty good, though. Looking pretty good. Gotta keep moving, otherwise we'll be here all day. But let's see what else we can see here. We have a big medical bay here, which is kind of enormous. Is there anything nasty in here? Not that I've seen yet. Hello, disease bear. The plague beast. Alright. He'll go down pretty easily. They kind of like to sit around corners for some reason. Most enemies do. And they will just sort of pop in and out as you approach them. So that's fine. We're just going to gun this guy down with our mag pistol. I'm not too worried about saving ammunition for it now. There we go. It is kind of sad not being able to swap between our auto pistols, although I could put another auto pistol on the slot if I really wanted to. But it's kind of silly having 3 of them either way. And I know he's hiding there. There we go. He popped out, and now he's dead. Grab all those goodies. Oh, I cannot actually grab them. My inventory is full. Right. If we get anything good here, another merd kit, another Terran med kit. We're gonna use up this one, I think. We'll be able to use all 3 charges of it before it gets us to full health. So we'll just burn this and then grab the new one in its place. Even though we're about to level up, that'll mean we can hold on to that level up for later instant health if we need it. Okay, looking good. Looking good. Open that door, please. You have 81% chance to get it. You have 3 tries. That's more like it. Okay. We got anything here? Nope, nothing in that medical locker. That's fine, though. More places to look later on. And we leveled up. Good. Another medical bay. There's a lot of those around, apparently. Gun that robot down. Oh, he was injured. He must have run away over here earlier. Ow! That is a medium security bot Mark 1, which means it's time to take out the laser carbine again. Blap. There's 1 shot. 2 shots should take him out. Zap. Oh, I missed? Really? Really? Alright, try again. That's more like it. He still survived, though. Wow, he does not want to die. Alright, well, we're going to deal with this bear instead. So we're going to back up here a little bit more. I might actually chug one of my energy drinks again. Why not? We'll chug an energy drink. That won't give us any more moves this turn, but it will later. Hit him with one of those lasers, back up a little bit twice, switch back to the auto pistol, and shoot that plague beast some more. Get out of here, plague beast. You're not welcome here. I know I've been saying that a bit too much, but you know what? That's just, we're going to have to deal with it for now. And final shot on the medium security bot. He goes down. This room is full of medical lockers, absolutely chock full of them. Give me nanobots, please. Nope. Antibiotics. Antibiotics are basically the lesser version of aggressive antibiotics. They reduce a disease by 2 levels, but they don't require a medical check to use. You just use them. So they're not bad, but we have something that's better, so I don't really need them. Damper patches I will take, though. They're always useful later. Can we get anything in here? Does not... Oh, another Terran med kit. These things are not great, especially because they take a turn to activate, but I don't know if I can say no to them, really. We'll have to wait and see here. Can we... What are we going to do here? A bunch of items we kind of want to pick up. A whole pile of inventory items as well that I kind of want to hold on to. Interestingly enough, we can't get over there from here, so we're going to have to go back and come back around. This is where the exit is anyway, so we'll leave those items on the ground. We can pick them up if we decide we want them. As it stands, we have to boogie on over this way and see what we see over here. We can leave those guns and whatnot on the ground, because we're not going to need them anytime soon. Oh, that's the console. Just walked into it. Fantastic. Is there anything upstairs? There is a security station here, which might have some interesting stuff inside. Of course, it's also probably going to have angry robots, but that's okay. Yes, it does have angry robots. We're going to swap back to our laser carbine and keep using that, because that works great against these guys. And good, we've blocked out the Morgie drone, so won't be able to shoot us immediately. He has to move like that first. And I'm okay with this. Shoot him again, he's dead. Perfect. 2 shots was all it took. Now we need to kill the Morgie drone, because its lasers hurt and do damage our armor, despite the fact that most of the things don't. There we go, you're dead. This guy's bullets aren't too bad, but they do damage over time, so we'll keep hitting him. We're going to probably reload our laser carbine soon, so I'm not too worried about spamming it against these enemies. They are pretty nasty anyway. Rifle rounds, servos... Alright. Can we open up this crate? Yes, we can. It has another biomod in it, and more flechette rounds. That's good. I guess we might as well just reload this thing now, because that'll give us more inventory space, and will not leave us with 4 shots. There we go. So that uses up an entire energy backpack, which is not a big deal since we know how to make them really easily now. Oh, it's an Adaptoid. I should have known that. I don't know why I walked right into him. Back up and gun him down. Come on, get out of here. I have extra movement. I don't know I'm walking so slowly. It's hard to remember some of these things. It gets really easy to get into the habit of not acting appropriately when you have different things modifying it. Alright. Can we get anything interesting in this armor locker? Answer is not really. Ceramic plate armor is okay, but it reduces your finesse, I think, so we don't really want it, and it's not as good as the chitin armor we have anyway. Open up this lock as well. There we go. That's this floor mostly cleared out. We're going to boogie on back to the exit now using our increased speed to not waste as much food. And that's pretty awesome. So those rad pods are kind of cool. They are basically a charging unit, so you can recharge things by activating them. But the really cool thing about them is that they can sometimes overcharge something. If you succeed and charge something up with it, it sometimes gains more charges than it had to begin with, which is pretty sweet. That was not a med bay, it was actually an interrogation pod, which would have done damage to us in some way. Thankfully, it didn't trigger. Alright, but yeah, it's kind of cool. That way you can get more charges on a system you use a lot. Unfortunately, the downside, if you fail, like I mentioned, the entire room gets filled with horrible radiation, and that's not so nice. So, before we go down here, let's just burn our level up anyway, because why not? Level up Might again. Might is the thing we're going to be going for, like I said earlier, because it is very useful. That inventory space is huge. With my other runs, I normally try and max out Might, up right all the way up to 100, because having that additional Might is very helpful. But for now, we're not going to worry about that. We're going to be definitely letting it up a bit slower this run. Foraging! Level 3, yay! 3 boost. Blade, only 1. Ugh. Decypher, only 1. Blech. Lockpick, 1. Electronics, 2, not bad. Mechanical, 3, yay! Computer, 1. We're getting bad luck here. And pistol, 3, good. Alright, well, that's that. We've leveled up a little bit, we've gained a bunch of things. We're going to reload these guns just in case we decide we really want to use them. How long? It takes 2 turns to put 3 shells into a pepper box? Jeez. That's terrible. Either way, though, whew, we are done here for now. Thanks for watching, everyone. This has been Vanguard of Valor, playing through some more of The Pit for you. Hopefully you have found it enjoyable. If you have, don't forget to leave a like on the video. And thank you very much for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.